I did have beginner's luck, but I did not know what I was doing in terms of the candlestick patterns and the charts. While I looked for information on how to interpret the charts, that's how I landed into Forex.
Do you recall your first trade?
It was the problem with traders
Yeah.
is that it's good, the kind of grit and passion that traders have,
Yeah.
but traders lack hobbies, in my
Yeah.
opinion. People just wake up trading, you sleep trading, Asian, you're there, take a walk, have a hobby.
Hello, guys, and welcome to yet another episode of the Bullish Banter podcast. Today, we'll be joined by a very interesting guest. I'll let her introduce herself, and hopefully, we get to drop some banger lessons and insights today. Hi, how are you doing?
Hi, my name is Daisy. I am a Forex trader and a person passionate about investing.
Amazing, amazing. Welcome to the Bullish Banter podcast. So, I'll have a couple of questions today about your background. How did you get into this business?
Well, I first started with cryptocurrency.
Yeah.
During the first bull run where I was old enough to participate in 2020.
Yeah.
And from there, I grew my interest into the markets, the derivative markets in general.
Yeah.
And eventually landed in Forex about 2 years ago.
Amazing. How did you decide that now there's crypto? Did you move completely, or did you decide to learn more about Forex and then get into Forex?
Well, first I did start by accumulating altcoins and because that was the trend then.
Yeah.
And a bit of Bitcoin, but as a retail investor, it wasn't very feasible because it was altcoin season and you would see higher returns with other coins.
Yeah.
Eventually, after having cashed out for a bit, I decided to diversify into futures trading.
Yeah.
I did have beginner's luck, but I did not know what I was doing in terms of the candlestick patterns and the charts. So while I looked for information on how to interpret the charts, that's how I landed into Forex.
So you started looking for more information on the charts, and Forex just opened the door, and they're like, get in.
Well, at that point, while I was looking for literature, because I like to read, there wasn't a lot of candlestick literature on Bitcoin futures per se.
Yeah.
The information that I was getting on how to look at candlestick patterns was more of a Forex background. So I did try, but I felt like it wasn't working for me. And the Forex market is a bit older.
Yeah.
So in terms of derivatives and leverage trading, I switched to Forex, but I still do believe in crypto.
Interesting. What books were you reading?
Baby Pips. There's Malaysian SNR, that's a bit more recent.
Yeah.
And the Candlestick Trading Bible, the OG.
To our listeners, if you are trying to learn about candlesticks and you are a reader, you want to consume information about candlesticks from something written, the Candlesticks Bible is definitely the place to go. Interesting. So you've learned your candlesticks, and then you are like, oh, there's this whole other side of Forex. How did you approach it? Did you get an account and start trading immediately, or what was the process through it?
I did start with demo, but I did start with FX Pesa.
Yeah.
I started with demo trading for about 6 months.
Yeah.
It's about 6 months just into 2023, I think mid-2023.
Yeah.
I was lucky that I had the help of a friend who'd take me through the markets. I was a bit bold because my friend told me, I don't think you're ready.
Yeah.
And I deposited my $5, which I hope might have helped pay your salary.
Yeah. Interesting. So let's see. you get, is this friend like a mentor, or they were just doing their own trading by themselves?
They were just doing their own trading by themselves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are they killing it?
Yeah. They still trade.
Yeah.
We still do market insights together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting. So, okay, so right, $5. Do you recall your first trade?
It was Euro USD.
Yeah.
And I lost.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It happens to the best of us. It's normal. It's completely normal.
I actually I just searched Forex trading live, and I used to follow. And it was one of those scalpers.
Yeah.
So within an hour, you're just sweating, you know,
Yeah.
you're just like up, down, tick, you know. Those funny indicators that they usually have, where it just technically shows where it's at going up and where it's at going down, but it doesn't really give you like the exact indicator. And I think the person was more of a gambler, because it was more in the psyche of buy, sell.
Then when it goes to the negative, you're like, hey, I don't want the profit anymore. Come back to break even.
BE, please.
All right. Interesting. After the first encounter trading on a live account, what made you keep going?
I just knew that I wanted something different.
Yeah.
And especially after having at least had some success with crypto, it gave me precedence to the derivatives markets actually being very feasible.
Yeah.
So that kept me going.
Yeah.
Community for a while. Yeah. But the interesting thing is the friends that I made, they were doing Forex. I introduced them to crypto.
Yeah.
Then they switched to crypto.
Yeah.
Then they stopped doing Forex.
Yeah.
So I was alone for a while, a very long while.
Interesting. I think the community today in Kenya would be not like traditionally where you had Forex traders on one side and crypto traders on this other side. Now it's more like the same people, but exploring different options to make money.
Yes, that is very true. That is very true.
Would you say it's easier to make money in crypto or in Forex? Forex.
Crypto futures. Ooh. There was this time I bought signals from a Telegram group for about 100 USD. And then the guy's name was Master Suraj.
Yeah.
And then there was a group where people would talk, they'd ask questions, he'd send signals. And I actually first tried the free signals. They worked out about 3 signals.
Yeah.
And at that point, he would trade very, very funny altcoins that very volatile altcoins, if you may, like Shiba, Pepe, or just some new altcoin you've never heard of.
Yeah.
And so I remember one trade for 1 week after I bought the VIP signals, everything went well. I bought the signals for 100 USD.
Yeah.
Then I put 100 USD into the futures account, and then for like a week, got to 350.
Yeah.
So that's the point where you're like, if I can make 350 in a week times 4, again.
That's 1,000. Second month, you're up 2K.
Times 12. At the end of this, you'll be flying in jets.
Yeah.
And you're like, very aggressive with it, doubling down.
Yeah.
And what coin was it? It was an altcoin, I think.
Yeah.
I think Pepe.
Yeah.
And then we had a short.
Yeah.
And I think I first put like 50 USD on it, and then it kept on going down. And then he says in the group, this is a very sure trade.
Yeah.
Odds. So I go full margin. I'm like, Master has said, who am I? Like Simon says. So I go full margin. In fact, I even take a nap.
Yeah.
I'm like, this one, by the time I wake up, we're flying with the angels. So when I woke up, I owed Binance money.
Whoa.
It was like minus 80. So And at that point, I didn't realize that, if Bitcoin is not doing well, these other coins will not do well. Like, I didn't even have that basic correlation knowledge. So, no, the volatility is crazy, 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 crazy.
Well, in crypto, like, I think that's the biggest killer. Like, it's like a carrot dangling in front of the donkey. So the fact that you've seen, let's say somebody post that I've made this amount of money in crypto, they don't tell you about this other side of people whose savings get decimated completely. Yeah. So what would you say is the difference between crypto trading and Forex?
I'd give one example.
Yeah.
In 1987, the Dow Jones fell a lot of basis points. I can't exactly recall. I think it was more than 50 basis points.
Yeah.
And at that point, there was a regulation that was put up where there's a daily cap on how much, how much volatility can go up and down in a day.
Yes.
So those kind of stipulations for me make me prefer Forex in terms of leverage trading.
Yes.
In comparison to crypto, there's no daily market cap for how much it can go.
Well,
for example, like how people, the recent shorts, I think it was last week on Friday.
Yeah, I think I saw a coin called Atom go down 100% in a few minutes. Like, from billions to zero.
Yeah, the liquidation is mad.
Yeah, like it was, I remember after Trump posted the update on 100% tariffs on China, there was such a huge drop in across major crypto. Bitcoin was down, like 6 before it extended to 9%. SP 500 was down, Dow Jones, Nasdaq, but all of them, it's within acceptable terms.
Yes.
But then when your investment is down 30% without leverage, it doesn't make sense to me. That's generally too much risk.
Yeah.
Yeah. So when you say volatility is less, I agree with you. History, mind elaborating more?
I just said in 1987.
I'm 100% sure. You weren't alive in 1987.
I have this thing where I'm good with numbers and certain dates. Like the gold standard, it was August 15th, 1975.
Yeah.
When, could be around
1971. Yes.
So 71.
Yeah.
Oh, oops. Close. That was when they suspended the gold standard. So, I don't know.
I think I'm wrong. It's 1979. Yes. Yeah, 79. I'm pretty confident.
When was the Vietnam War? It was somewhere.
I swear. I don't think I can.
History always repeats itself. Like, as we're looking at what's happening right now in America, you look back in 2008 with the collateral debt obligations and the financial crisis. Yeah.
Nice. So let's see. We've come from how you got into the business, how you shifted to Forex. Then have you looked at what has kept you going in the business so far?
Well,
of course, I know there's ups and downs.
I'd say community saved me.
Yeah. Community
saved me.
Yeah.
It's true that human beings are not meant to be alone, live alone.
Yeah.
So sometimes I may see something that you don't see, or vice versa.
Yeah.
But with people, you do make strides.
Yeah. So how would you describe your community? Is it like a group of traders you share ideas on, let's say, WhatsApp, Discord, Telegram, or how do you describe it?
I have my own personal community now that I've grown on both WhatsApp and Telegram.
Yeah.
But I do have a close group of friends.
Yes.
We call ourselves the Ivy League now.
That's the smaller circle.
If you know, you know. Uh-huh. And the communities are intertwined.
Yeah.
So you find that we really do treat it like a business. Within a week, We have so many meetings. Like we had one meeting on psychology yesterday.
Yeah.
Today we have a round table with the audience on Telegram.
Yeah.
And on Sunday we have markets weekly outlooks. So you keep yourselves engaged, inspired.
Yeah. You guys never really take a break, even on Sundays. Amazing. So, what would you say is the one single most benefit of having a trading community with you?
You don't give up.
You don't give up.
Yeah.
No?
Like it's kind of like David Goggins. You gotta carry the boats.
Yes.
You gotta carry the logs.
Yeah.
You know, and it's really, really good to even the spirit.
Yeah.
It's really good.
Yeah.
Also, education.
Yeah.
It's similar to having a mentor.
Yeah.
How if you have a mentor, you could make some strides compared to being alone.
Yeah.
So I think the community really, really helps, and everyone in the community has their own strength.
Yeah.
So we bring out the best of each other.
That makes a lot of sense. I think one of the biggest challenges I've seen in Kenya, Uganda, Tanzanian traders is that some guys prefer doing it alone, and because you're not sharing that information with anyone else, you tend to find yourself repeating the same mistakes you've been doing over and over. And if, for instance, let's say something bad happens and you lose your account, they don't have a person motivating them or trying to like introspect, like where did you go wrong? How do you get back into the business? Yeah, so I think that makes a lot of sense. So now you've joined this community and you're working together, okay? So how has the progress been, especially this year?
I think I have made the most strides this year.
Yeah.
And I have performed in ways that have even shocked myself.
Yeah.
But thanks to the community, you learn something from everyone. For example, I was primarily a price action trader, traditionally baby pips, SNR being support, resistance, and those kind of momentums.
Yeah.
But then you meet ICT traders.
Yes.
Who I think I would describe as the engineers and the doctors of the trading community.
Yeah. You enjoy those tato soups.
The last meeting we had, someone was describing strategy, and it was TGIF.
Yeah.
And I really, really thought this person was joking, like, TGIF?
Yeah.
Thank God it's Friday.
Wait, that's not what it means?
But as an actual trading strategy, with the time, the setup, the behavior, But I'd say the biggest thing I've learned from them is fair value gaps, discounts in terms of it really helps make precise entries, because sometimes the biggest problem we have, you can't even tell anyone about it, because it's like I saw profits in view once.
Yeah.
They came, they went.
Yeah.
It went back to break even. Oops, or even SL, but the profits were there. Maybe my entry was wrong and my bias was right. So the community where you learn from, you kind of get that niche. Maybe your higher time frame or whatever is better, but you miss in the entry or etc. You learn from them. Yeah. And the biggest lesson from them is market timing. Yeah. Asian, London, New York, period.
Interesting. So, have you adopted that strategy?
I'd say timing, in terms of the time that I trade and the time that I look for setups. Yeah. I noticed, for example, if maybe you have a setup for that's right and it does hit your zone, you don't need to worry. When London opens, maybe it happened in between Asian to pre-London. Yeah. When London opens, there'll be a spike and a re-entry. Yeah. So it has taught me not to overtrade, to be a bit more patient, and the markets are always there. Yeah. These days I'm so unbothered. I feel like the markets are chasing me. I'm not chasing the markets.
Interesting. No. Okay. Repeat that.
The markets are chasing me.
Yeah.
I'm not chasing the markets.
Amazing. It's like a lesson we have really tried to like imprint to our traders and our listeners, but somehow you still find some traders chasing the market. And I know market conditions are different. Like for instance, what gold is at 4,000 what 240.
Yeah.
Yeah, and right now it doesn't make sense. Everyone is chasing the markets. Like it's just moving up and up and up. So like there's no waiting. You wait, you lose. You snooze, you lose.
Yeah. That's true. I felt bad because I called out gold at 4,000, and then when it got to 4,000, I was like, it's good. And now everyone's like, yeah, you said it. So what's next? And I was just like, I took profit, and I haven't even looked at the chart since. Then the next day you hear it's up like what 4,100 the next 2 days. Then you're there looking for an entry. I noticed Asian maybe is where you'd get, and it being that I'm into support and resistance, there were no zones.
Yeah, there's no resistance.
No zones.
Yeah.
So now that's where community came in, and I think I got 1 or 2 setups, but through these ICT people I was laughing at, and their fair value gaps. That's where now, they say an unreasonable person, my apologies, an unreasonable person tries to make the world to adapt to themselves. But to make the world to adapt to themselves. But a reasonable person will try and adapt to the world. So I think it also applies to the markets. And the only thing that's constant in life is change.
Yes.
You take what the markets give you, what you see, not what you hope for.
Yeah. So you took what it gave you at 4,000 and then
we're still struggling looking for a re-entry because I want to swing it, but I also now have been monitoring, hoping for a retracement. Thursday you see there's a retracement, and then Friday, Monday, new all-time highs.
Interesting. Let's get this straight. What's your favorite asset to trade? Gold. No other asset.
I'm trying to diversify my portfolio.
Yeah. That sounds like what? How do I explain it? You're in gold, but
you adapt. You adapt. If there no, because the volatility of it, you could be right about the buy, and then you don't know, because now there are no support and resistance levels where I'm used to, and maybe fair value gaps. That's where I got a bit of entries.
Yeah.
So I am trying to diversify a bit more. I have started diversifying, but on demo.
Yeah. What else are you looking into?
USD, JPY, Euro, USD, and GU first, and then morphing later into volatility indexes, where the big sharks, where the whales and the sharks swim. Hopefully, I like risk, so
how much risk do you go for, like on a typical trade?
Like I use. Have you on the one of the last pages of Candlestick Trading Bible?
Yeah.
There's a risk. There's a way risk is explained, and I use the same policy.
Yeah.
1:3 RR. And you see with gold, it's very easy to get. As long as your setup is good, that RR is more than feasible. It can even go from 3 to 5 to 7.
Yeah.
So if let's say, supposing you have 100 USD, then you split it into 10 trades.
Yes.
Then just trying to make the math simple. Then if you lose ratio of 1, which is 10 USD. If you win, at least you win 3.
Yeah.
So out of 10 trades, assume that you lose 7.
Yeah.
7 times your 10, that's $70.
$70.
But you only win 3 and your RR is good.
Yeah.
That's 90.
Yeah.
So 90 minus 70.
You're still up
Yes, yes. So
But it's not that simple. What if you lose consecutively?
You take a break.
No.
The problem with traders
Yeah.
is that it's good, the kind of grit and passion that traders have,
Yeah.
but traders lack hobbies, in my
Yeah.
opinion.
Yeah.
Like, people just wake up trading, you sleep trading, Asian, you're there, take a walk, have a hobby, have an outlet, journal. Like for me, I do art, I do poetry. So I do have things in place to give me that break. Yeah.
Interesting. Some of us don't even have hobbies.
Yeah.
We are mainly focused on do you have like some extra source of income so that whatever is happening on the Forex side, you're not even thinking about it.
Yes, that's also very feasible. But now the problem is sometimes, like, have you encountered the cabbage effects community on Twitter?
Well, I randomly saw a tweet about cabbage effects and I was like, wait, what? What is this about?
They'll tell you both side hustle named Django. What do we do? Or like some side hustle that's very involving. So it also depends on what industry you're in. For me, my side hustle is consultancy for investments because it's something I've done in school. So, now I started to look at the kind of beautiful fundamentals that you do for us with these companies and etc.
Speaking of, what did you study in school?
Investments.
Is that
Bachelor of Science, Investments.
Makes sense.
Yes. Bachelor of Science in Finance.
No wonder you would understand all these things about 1971. I was wondering.
Bonds, yield to maturity, risk diversification, covariance. So I can actually do the math on it and calculate the risk.
All right. Market approach. Technicals, fundamentals, or Trump tweets?
I'm so tempted to say the latter. Especially for gold. I mean, gold is mostly fundamentals.
So, all this is happening today. Putin, with his war in Ukraine, also impacting markets. No data since the last 2 weeks. No NFP, no CPI, no GDP, no nothing. How are you approaching the markets?
Well, as soon as we heard about the government shutdown, it was quite eminent that gold was going to surge because the government's shutdown has kind of exacerbated the rise in gold prices because the XY is usually the inverse correlation to it. So that explains the fundamentals behind the rise in gold and Bitcoin. Aside from that dump, that must have been something else. Putin, in 2022, when the war started, gold prices rose from, that's where we hit the 2K mark. So it was about 17,900 and something. And to 2,000 in less than 3 to 4 months out of the war. So we can tell that the geopolitical state or uncertainty will lead investors to go for a traditional safe haven commodity such as gold, silver, and now Bitcoin.
But Bitcoin seems to be correlated with the SP 500.
Yes.
Had a big dump, especially on, was it Friday last week?
Yes. There's a whale who shorted 750 million USD. On the ledger.
Yes, I remember that one.
Who do you think it is? Allegedly.
Well, it's somebody who definitely knew what Trump was about to say. So, I don't know. I don't want to accuse the US president. I don't know, but it's somebody who's pretty close. Like like, how do you get knows of that information, have the right amount of money to execute immediately before he announces that, was it 100% of tariffs on China? Yeah, and then cash out real fast. I think that was crazy.
What do you think the tariffs are about?
The tariffs are just basically politics at this point. I think from April to earlier in the year, we had the Liberation Day tariffs. And then there was all this panic, the stock markets crashed. I remember, was it the Dow? It was down 19%, SP 500 over 20, NASDAQ over 20. Like we were basically in a stock market crash territory. Within a few weeks, the whole market has recovered. So from there onwards, every decision Trump has been announcing in terms of we are slapping you with these tariffs has only been reversed. So the market kind of moved to an expectation of taco. Trump always chickens out. And then now, even when he announced on Friday last week, already today the markets have recovered more than half the losses we saw last week. Yeah. So how has your trading changed based on these new dynamics that Trump could literally tweet something and then it messes up the fundamental analysis, the technical analysis, and it becomes a Trump trade?
For gold, so long as you have a buy that's early, you're safe.
Yeah.
That's the kind of trend that we're seeing.
Yeah.
It's an uptrend that's just going higher and higher. Then, if you find a nice retracement, that's good.
Yeah.
But the technicalities of it are a bit more technical than what we're usually seeing in terms of price action.
Yeah.
So you just adapt. You adapt.
Yeah.
You adapt. You adapt.
So a dip is a gift.
Yes, it is.
Every morning you wake up, you see a dip, say a dip is a gift.
Amen.
So if you've enjoyed the podcast so far, make sure to like and subscribe. Leave us a comment, leave us a review. We always appreciate when you engage with us, raise some questions for Daisy. I'm sure we can forward those questions to her, raise some questions for us, and we'll be able to answer. On top of that, FX Pesa has an ongoing offer where if it's your first time to trade with us, you'll find the links in the description below to register for a trading account. And once you go for your first time deposit, we will top you up with a 100% deposit bonus capped at $5,000. So make sure to check it out. Amazing. I think it has been a good conversation. So to any young trader who is looking to get into this business, what would you say to them?
Start, and if you can find a community, find one. If you don't have one, I can be part of your community. We grow by helping each other. The greatest human act is to inspire before you expire.
Amazing. Any questions for me?
What do you think of microchips?
Microchips. I don't know. They literally power everything. They literally power everything.
I feel like microchips could be a bargaining tool. That's why we're having tariffs. I feel like Trump is trying to bargain for China's microchip technology.
Well, the entire future of technology is based on two things. One is energy. So most of the geopolitical fights that have been happening since the world wars, they are mostly based on energy, oil infrastructure and everything. Second is microchips, because there is literally no electronic you will have without microchips, be it mobile phones, cars, TVs, and other appliances. They all run on microchips. So far, if you look at the things that the inputs that are used to manufacture microchips, we call them rare earth metals. Most of the supply is controlled by China, and most of the manufacturing capacity is being controlled by Taiwan. but the tech and the innovation and the machines used to actually do that are being mostly innovated in the West, especially from the US side. So at some point, the Chinese, the Taiwanese, the Americans, the Europeans, they all need microchips. So eventually they are going to have to be forced to work together. I don't think one guy can win in this war. Yeah. Does that make sense?
That was such a beautiful explanation. You simplified it very well. Thank you.
Amazing. Thank you guys. Adios. See you on the next.